All right, we're back again for another episode of the Coach's Corner, and you're listening to Coach Low, aka the Camp King, and we're brought to you by Sports Club Florida every single week, giving our Central Florida high school football players an opportunity to speak to Coach Low, setting the platform. Let them understand that media is huge, and let's make sure we put themselves on the stage and talk about them, their team, their journey, and their process in this football world. One of the greatest sports on earth is football, and we got some great football players on tonight for some 2025 top player all the way down to my 2027. So we're going to break it down to you and let you meet some of the best players in Central Florida right here on the Coach's Corner with your boy, Coach Low on Sports Club Florida. And we're going to go ahead and kick it off right now. Which, to my opinion, to one of the most underrated cornerback, aka athlete in the state of Florida. Sometimes you don't get recognized because you're at a certain school, but I know right now this school is making it happen, and this athlete right here is Josh G. So, Josh, come on, Josh, and let's tell the people about why you one of the best cornerbacks in the state. Josh, what's going on?
What's going on, Coach?
Man, how you feel, Josh? How you feeling right now?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. The interview.
Oh man, well, thank you for coming on the Coach Corner with Coach Lowe. I heard a lot of great things about you, Josh, and I want people to understand that this is not by chance, this is not by fate, this is the real deal. Josh is that guy. And I don't
Yes,
think
sir.
they recognize Josh. Tell the people why you that guy, and they better recognize who you are before you head off to college.
Uh, I want them to recognize that I'm a man of God, so I got to give it up above. And plus, you know, just playing on the field, you just got to be with your teammates. So really, just doing things for my teammates and stuff like that.
I tell you one thing, I really appreciate you coming on the show and let people know your stand. And I love what you said about a man of God and also giving everything to him and your teammate. That's what it's all about right there. And represent Ocoee Knights. I mean, we're
Already,
not talking about, I mean, more people say, well, why go to Ocoee or why stay? But why not, go to the other names as team that went to the state championship? You stayed at Ocoee for your
yeah.
own self to set stage for your name. Why Ocoee Knights, Josh?
Ocoee Knights. Why? Oh, first when I first came there, they started me as a freshman. So I mean, what's not no state? You might as well stay. You starting as a freshman. Me, I was thinking, my cousins here and stuff. I could play with them for a couple years and still make a name for myself and still have my teammates and make a name for them. So that's what I was really thinking.
Well, you definitely did that right there because you definitely made a name for yourself because you had over 20 plus offers from Power Four colleges that came there to just to watch Josh, and because they came to watch you, Josh, other athletes were getting recognized, and I'm gonna talk to a couple of them a little bit later. So
Yes.
how did you feel about that? You had all these colleges coming in to watch you at Ocoee. What was your thought process then?
My thought process was just like, wow, this really happened. I just want to thank Coach Buck, for giving me the opportunity to have colleges watch me play. Yeah.
All right. Well, I tell you one thing, they definitely came to watch you play because I don't know if people understand that. Josh, you are a three-star defensive back, 5'11, 175, 180 pounds right now. And Josh, you play wide receiver, free safety, quarterback, might get a jet sweep, might come off the edge. You the Mr. Do It All, huh?
Yeah. You could say that. You could say that.
I was told last year you caught a touchdown, maybe I think caught a touchdown, was a pick six for a touchdown and a special team touchdown. Is that
Uh,
correct? All in one game?
it was against Oak.
So you took advantage of that team and say, hey, if they're not gonna be the best team, then I got to dominate. Then I got to do more than just play my position. Cause I'm playing against a team that can give me an opportunity, get a lot of highlight, and a lot of film, and you definitely took advantage of that. And I don't think, like I said, I don't think people know how good you are over there, but they know now because Josh, if I'm correct, you have committed to the University of Pittsburgh to further your academic and football career. Yes.
Sir.
Well, now who was your recruiter? Was it Tim Salem or is it now Lamar Lindsay?
It's Coach Lamar Lynn and Coach Sanders.
Okay, yeah. Well, Lamar Lindsay was a real good football player in college, and even I know Lamar Lindsay back when he was in high when he ran track. So he was like one of the fastest guys. He came right down from Tampa, Florida. So Lamar knows talent, right?
Yes, sir. He already
Yeah,
know. He
yeah. Yeah,
told.
he told you. Now he could have came and got any other guys. I talk to him all the time, and he could have came and got any other guy, but he came to get you, and you committed to him, and you a solid commitment to him at this time. So, man, great job right there. But now let's get into a little bit about football at Ocoee. Now, my understanding, you're getting coached up by UCF All-American Drico Johnson, Player of the Week, AAC. Drico Johnson had opportunity to go play at the Arizona Cardinal. Tell me about that experience and how you were getting developed by Mr. Drico Johnson.
Man, it feels good, man. Draco, he knows what we got in us. He continue to coach us. He a good coach to DBs, and we go crazy on the field as y'all can see. But yeah, Draco's been a great coach. I love Draco, man. He my dog.
Well, I like that. It's good. That's a good coaches player relationship, and that's what it's all about. Have now because now that relationship going to carry all the way through college, all the way through the NFL, and that relationship help you develop. So now you get to go play as a freshman in college. You are developing, you're ready to go. So kudos to Coach Rico Johnson, 21 ways. But now your teammate, you got a strong team right there. Y'all not giving up no point. Y'all very stingy. Right, I think Apopka only one that put up some points, and that was interesting enough. So how y'all defense able to hold down the fort over there at Ocoee?
Oh, we holding down the fort, coach. We ain't trying to make no team go 14 points. So, hey, if y'all that team, y'all not finna do it. I ain't gonna lie.
I heard that. Well, y'all got some. Now y'all got another big game coming in right now. Now y'all finna go ahead and tackle Dr. Phillip. If I'm correct, y'all got Dr. Phillip coming in this week. Yeah.
Yes, sir. We got Dr. Phillips coming in.
Well, Dr. Phillip also a team that play pretty good defense and very stingy too. So we got to what they got. Know y'all got a game plan, and I'm not here to talk about who's gonna win and who's gonna lose. I just know that Buck and Drico got you guys prepared, and I know your other teammate. Tell me about a couple of teammates on your team that you just like. Man, I'm glad I'm playing with you guys. Give them a shout out.
I'll shout out to Michael Clinton, Kimani, Darian, Kims, Diego, Pedro, Christian, my two, Martin, Jerome, all them boys. Gotta shout out to all them boys. JV guys too. JV guys
That's
too.
Yeah, well,
Definitely.
I love about that there, their names. So that means y'all got a good relationship, a good friendship. Y'all have a bond over there at Ocoee night. So I like to say, you already committed. We're just gonna keep pushing you. Hope you'll be one of our players of the week this week. Y'all play against Dr. Phillip. I will be there to watch you. Congratulations, guys. And Joshua, tell us that, say that last name one time so we can get it right.
Guerrier. Guerrier.
Joshua Guerriero, 3-star commit, class 2025 DB to the University of Pittsburgh. Congratulations. Thank you for calling on the Coach's Corner. And y'all have a good game this Friday, and I'll see you there.
All right.
Y'all heard it right there, man, right from the man himself. One of the most, to my opinion, underrated cornerbacks out there. But guess who recognized that he's not underrated? 247 rivals. They didn't say he was underrated, right? People ain't recognize to put him in higher rank, but they say he's a 3-star. And know what? I'm gonna back that up right there. But if you watch him play, you might say he's a 4-star. I'm telling you right now. So listen. Well, that's one there. But what we're gonna do now, we're gonna roll on through this right here. I got his next teammate coming up, Mr. Key Money. Key Money is a FBU player, alumni. He trains, he worked hard. He actually started as a freshman at Lake Mineola High School. He came over here to Ocoee and continued the same journey. So, Key Money, what's going on? Come on in. What's up, Key Money?
What's up, coach?
Already, man. I see you with the big smile, boy. You growing up there, boy. Hey,
Yes,
ain't a little key money no more. It's the big key money. So how you feel right now? How's it going so far? How's the year going for you?
I feel great. I love everything about Ocoee right now. I love the atmosphere. I love everything about it.
Well, that's a good thing too, and that's why I just heard from your teammate Josh, and Josh was definitely talking about how y'all bond together and work together as a team, and that's why y'all got one of the most strongest defense out there and flying around and just knocking people out and doing some lot of great things. What's your thoughts about the team and the defense this year?
The team and the defense, I feel like we're very well rounded. Everybody is a dog. Everybody could do what they got to do, step up and play, and just handle their business. Like Coach Mike, he practices us hard, and we do a lot of things during practice. But when it comes to the game, we all just flying around and we just playing at a fast pace.
Well, I know you always love the position cornerback. What position you're actually starting at right now?
This week I'm gonna be at D line, but I'm outside linebacker, nickel. I'm all over the place this year.
All right, so you're an athlete on the defense side of the ball, so they use your talent, and that's what interesting about a lot of football teams. They try to peg you in one position, but what we're seeing is they actually are taking your talent, putting you where going to help the team because they trust you. So, but you have to adapt to going from free safety to outside linebacker to coming off the edge. How you adapting to that, and what's your preparation?
I've been under Coach Mike since Little League. I'm very close to Coach Mike, so I just fall into everything he say and just continue to listen to what he says because I know everything is in my best interest because he's putting me there for a reason to make plays that I need to make.
Well, you can't. Well, you also came from Lake Minneola as a freshman, and Petra started as a freshman at Lake Minneola, right? You had a pretty good season there. Then you came on back home down and went to Ocoee. You got another, like I said, once again, y'all got a great defensive back coach at Drico Johnson. Tell us about, what is that development like under that tutelage of Drico Johnson? What's that development like?
It's a great development. I've been under Drico since I was like 6, 7 years old, so we always been training, been locked in, and he's just been getting my form, everything right. So everything is just picture perfect. So at this point, it's just putting everything on display.
Well, I tell you one thing, you guys got a big game coming up against Dr. Phillip, and like I said, you had a heartbreaking loss over there against a Popka over there. The defense hold up, and the offense didn't get it done like you wanted to get it done. But you guys hold up, and you got had a game last week, and had a pretty good game, had a good game, and put some points on the board, which is awesome. But you're very stingy on that defense. Y'all don't want to give up nothing. What made that defense so stingy?
The grit, the grind. It's just we went through so much during summer workouts to the point where we just bonded so much together to the point where we out there fighting for each other. It's a battle with each other.
Well, that has been a hard fought battle every single week. So I tell you one thing, you are now, right now, you're a class of 2027 defensive back. You're sitting at a nice 5 feet 11, great size, about 175 pounds. And also what people have to recognize too, you're eighth grade All American. A lot of people can't walk up in a school and say, I'm an eighth grade All American. That experience, I mean, as an eighth grade All American, what did that do to prepare you coming from FBU? Then became an eighth grade All American, starting as a freshman at Lake Minneola. Now you starting over here at Ocoee. Tell us about that journey.
That journey was great. I loved everything about FBU. I was able to play again under Coach Drico and Coach Banks, who was my freshman coach. And it was just great. Like the Under Armour game, I hope that everybody, like, if you get a chance to play in that game, play inside that game because everything was free. It was there. It was a nice, loving culture. And it's like, it follows you all the way throughout your whole entire career. So it's like whenever I go to a camp, I'm always known from playing inside that game. Everything is I was playing inside that game, and then me playing as a freshman, bought into what Coach Banks said, and I just had to step up. It was my freshman year, couldn't be scared, just played and just did everything that I knew how to do.
Well, I tell you one thing, that they're going to help also when it comes to recruiting. How's that recruiting coming? I know you're starting your journey. You're doing a lot of great things. You're going to some camps in the process. I know you prepare every camp. You're locking down on things. I see it everywhere. I mean, like I said, it's class 2027. So, I mean, just in the 10th grade. How's that recruiting going? And, what you're looking for out of this year and when it's time to go to college, what school's talking to you? Give us a little bit of recruiting insight.
It's a little slow right now. I don't really have any looks like that, to be honest with you. Um, I'm just waiting my turn, being patient, and just letting God do all the work.
Well, you know what? And hey, that's the only way to do it because, like they say, playing on a team like the Knights, that's a stingy defense. And with the tutelage of Coach Mike McClendon and playing beside guys like Josh, they know who you are. They know that Ocoee got some guys over there because you're playing guy one of the best cornerbacks in the business, athlete, period. And then you got one of the best linebacker, D tackle, D end. I mean, we can't wait to talk to him next. So them college, they're going to know that, hey, if I want a fast 5'11", 107 something pound DB that can play multiple position, play nickel, play cornerback, play free safety, and got the right technique, it's gonna come. So stay patient, be ready to rock and roll. Got a big game, like I said again, against Dr. Phillip. So good luck this Friday. I'll be there to watch you guys, and make sure y'all, you know, 0-0 to the fourth quarter, and be a leader out there. And thank you for coming on the Coach Corner with Coach Lowe, and good luck.
Thank you.
Y'all heard it right there for Key Money. There it is. Another Ocoee young athlete that's out there doing some great things. Yes, he is an eighth grade All-American, and he do things that most people don't that could do as a freshman. And that's the big change that's going on in Central Florida. A lot of freshmen that playing on the big stage, as and starting in high school, they are prepared because they went through the process, they went through the journey, they got the right people in their corner, they got the right coach to help them develop. Develop is the key. And that's why I got somebody that definitely coming on next that's been developed from his father and developed from his trainers. And he definitely another LPU kid. We're excited about that. Got to keep bringing it up because it's a journey, it's a process, and you want to have everything behind him. We got, man, Mike McClendon Jr. coming up right now. Ocoee, one of the most dynamic players in the state. Mike, what's going on?
Not just yet, Coach Lowe. I ain't even.
So hey, Mike gonna come in a minute, but just a little insight. This platform we're doing in the Sports Club Florida, this platform is setting the tone. I mean, I hate that I'm kind of looking a little blurry myself. I don't know why, but you can hear what I'm saying. So if you don't see Coach Lowe, you can hear Coach Lowe. But my boy Mike is right here. Mike McClendon, what's going on?
Yes. What's up, Coach Lowe? How you doing?
Man, I'm just chilling like a million, trying to get a billion, Mike. That's all.
Yes,
Mike,
sir.
man, so I mean, it's just a pleasure to have you on the Coach Corner with Coach Lowe. Here's why I say that. I've seen the process, I've seen the journey. I watch you play up at Osceola football. I watched your process. You went to Lake Mary. You came back down to Ocoee, and you had a great stint up there at Lake Mary. I mean, we're like, wow. But now you come to Ocoee and just changed the game. No, you're doing something that others wish they can do. The last time I can remember an athlete that had over 100 something tackles was my guy Daryl Monroe at Dr. Phillip, alumni, went to state championship. Right, he had 140 tackles, broke the record. Mike, how are you doing it out there, making all these tackles? How are you doing it?
To be honest, I can't do it without my teammates. If they don't do their job, if they don't contain, I can't get to the ball. But honestly, it's just the grit. Like every day I come out there with something on my mind. I got a chip on my shoulder. I always got to do it for somebody. So it's always for the team. And I feel like without me and without the team, we can't go nowhere. I feel like we're good defense because everybody does their job, and that makes me eat.
Well, I tell you one thing. There's just one thing people are not recognizing a lot now is the process it take to be a great player because you got 11 guys on the field. If 11 guys do their job and the 11 responsibility, you now all you got to get one-on-one and beat the man in front of you. And we already know when they're in front of you, they're gonna get beat, right?
It's over with. Mano y mano, and I'm going to win. Trust me.
Now, last year, let's let people know about Mike McClendon. Last year, you finished the season with a 100 and how many tackles?
Now it was 200, 202.
202 tackles
Yes,
in
sir.
one season. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I guess I was just making sure you know your stats. Well, but now, so here it is now, 202 tackles. Here it is a whole nother year. You already start out with a bang. I mean, I think the last game, if I'm correct, I'm sure I'm on my point, 25 tackles in one game last week.
Yes, sir.
25 tackles in one game. That's unheard of. Some people would say that's absurd. And now we see why that defense or the court is so stingy right now. Now, Mike, people know who you are. They talked about you in different platforms, right? But you a 3-star. Going to graduate 2025 linebacker, sitting at 6 feet
2026.
26. Why we have
Yes.
25 on here, Mike?
I don't
Dwight.
know.
Well, we gotta look at your maybe check that Twitter because the Twitter said something different. But okay, well I'm messing that up right there. But it's 2026 linebacker, 6 feet 225. Is that accurate?
Yes, yes, sir.
I don't know where they got that on that Twitter 25, but I'm looking at the stats, but it's something wrong right there. But in the meantime, we 3-star, right? What's the goal for this year? 202 tackle last year. What's the goal for Mike Clinton next year? I mean, this year, at the end of the season, what's the goal? How many tackles we talking about doing?
I mean, I'm trying to get 300, but my main goal is I'm trying to go. I'm trying to get my team. We trying to go to state. That's my main goal. I ain't really worried about my stats and all that. I'm trying to get my team right. I'm trying to go to states. I'm trying to put Ocoee on the map for it, cause like they really be talking about us down low. So I'm trying to bring it up.
We know what, and a lot of time, we always everybody asks me and say, "Why you ask them guys certain questions?" I say, "I just want to get the answer, the right answer," and that was the right answer. It's hey, you want 300, but why? How you going to get that? And you said it. That's not the focus. That's not the mindset. The mindset for Mike McClendon is to line up, do his job. Hey, break some record, but also do what he need to do for the team and make history. Because Ocoee got the talent, got the ability. They get it done. That defense is stingy and it be biting. How that defense so stingy like that? How y'all just biting like that as a team? What's going on out there on that field?
To be honest, it's the way we prepare. We come out there, especially during summer. We came out here. A lot of people was throwing up. We was really getting it in, just going all day. You feel me? And it's not even just like just a practice thing. We'll meet up sometimes in the summer, and we'll do 7-on-7, go over plays. We was really into it. And nowadays we got like coach led Zoom meetings, and then we be having player led Zoom meetings, watching the same film, going over the same thing, and it's just, to be honest, it's the grit we have at practice. Like we go at it every day. Even somebody mess up, yeah, we're gonna get in your face, yeah, we're gonna yell, but you gotta take it with a grain of salt. We're going back at it next play. If I mess up, you get on me. If he mess up, I'm gonna get on him. That's really how it is.
Well, man, I love that mentality. That's a winning mentality, a grind mentality. That's the winning ways at Ocoee. And I know Coach Buck is definitely bringing that winning ways right there to Ocoee and making a difference, making a change. Now people coming in saying, "Hey, we got to play." They ain't saying this ain't no homecoming team. This is a team that you better get your butt whooped at home. It's a whole different change. So they got to be very careful when they put Ocoee Knights on that schedule. But now let's move to recruiting right quick before we move forward. What's going on with that recruiting? Because you're 3 stars, class 2026. My gosh, 6 feet, 225 pounds. I know. I think he was on a visit to Missouri, Penn State. You got
Penn
all kinds
State,
of
Penn
things
State.
going on. Yeah, I knew I
Yes,
seen
sir.
that at Penn State. Now I did have a chance to talk to Charles Walker about you, and he was like, "Man, he's a go getter. He's a hard no. He's the type of guy that we need in our program." But I don't know what's going on, kind of process so crazy with the portal and everything. But how's the recruiting going for you right now?
Right now, like offer wise, it's slow, but a lot of schools they've been hitting me up. I've been having a whole bunch of texts rolling in, a whole bunch of calls coming. It's a new school every day for me, but I feel like without God, I can't do it. So I feel like I'm trusting in God with the offer. Like when it comes to getting offers, I'm trusting in God, letting God do His job, because everybody's route is not the same. Everybody's plan is not mine. So I'm just letting God put it in God's hands.
Well, you know what? If you're going to do that, make sure you follow through with it, push through with it, because I tell you right now, put it in his hand, and of course, the sky is definitely the limit. But at the same time, no, he knows your heart and know what you're supposed to do. But we got to focus, lock in, because that journey is very, very tough. It ain't easy to go out there and go to a Power Four school, right? It takes a lot. It takes hard work, dedication, and it takes being a student athlete. And the last not least, got to have great character. And bringing all that to the plate, man, with 200 plus, I'm looking to go over 300 tackles, and with a team that's winning, anything is possible from right there. So we definitely want to thank you for coming on the Coach's Corner, and make sure that you understand that we're behind you. We want to push him. Anything we can do, we will. But I got to close it up with this: the Panthers
Yes, sir.
coming in town. The
Thank you for having
Panthers,
me, Colo.
huh?
Thank you for having me.
No doubt. I want to ask one more question before I let you go.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Phillip is coming, and y'all got to play the Panthers, and they're on the undefeated. You guys one loss, but two stingy defenses. What's the game plan?
Our game plan is, I can't say too much, but our game plan is just know Ocoee, we coming. We ain't gonna lay down. Just know that.
for sure.
That's well, I like that right there, man. Like I say, I appreciate you. And y'all heard it right there. Three-star 2026 linebacker sitting at 6 feet 225. Y'all make sure y'all check him out on Twitter and make sure y'all look at his highlight every single week because he making plays. I don't even know how to put a highlight together for a guy like this right here. I got 25 tackles this week, 18 tackles this week. I got 19 this week. How you? I don't know who put your huddle together, but good luck trying to find the best 10 plays every single week because it's changes. So hey, that's what you want. Film,
Yes,
but don't forget the grades. Good luck this week against the Panthers, and thanks for coming on the Coach's Corner.
yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. So y'all heard it right there from him himself, the guy that had 202 tackles. 202 tackles in one season last year. And once again, guy, I apologize for the technical difficulty. For some reason, I'm blurry when I look at it. I look so good in my camera. I don't know why, but I mean, I got everything set up. But it ain't about looking at Coach Lowe. It's about listening to Coach Lowe because you're listening to Lowe. So just listen what we got to say and what we're talking about because we are setting an amazing platform for our Central Florida player to give them a chance to speak and talk. Get prepared for the media because that can be huge too. When you got kids over there got to talk and do interviews, they have that talking can be the difference again, an NIL or not. He can talk well, he look well, he dressed well, he believe in God. You know what? Let's get him an NIL. So the Sports Club Florida is setting the stage, setting the platform for Central Florida athletes every single week. I do want to bring in my next athlete. And once again, before I do that, good luck or Ocoee Knights against the Dr. Phillip Panthers. But I'm going to roll right now because I got to do a special spotlight athlete tonight. This is a Coach Corner, Coach Lowe spotlight athlete right here. And this kid here is a Mr. Do It All because he can do it all. Same thing he did at FBU Team Central Florida. This young man did it all from quarterback to wide receiver to defensive back. I'm talking about special team. Very smart young man. Definitely do this thing the way it need to be done. He's the one you definitely want your team and leading your program, Mr. Brian Dillard from West Orange High School. Brian, what's going on?
What's up, Coach? How you doing?
Oh, I'm just chilling, man.
Yes,
I
sir. Yes,
last
sir.
time I was chilling like a million trying to get a billion, but now I got you on here with that beautiful chair you sitting in. I got to go back to work. I need 3 jobs to be sitting where you sitting at. So how's it going, man? Just tell me, man, how you feeling today? How you feel?
I'm feeling good. Good. Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing, man. I tell you one thing. Just watching you every week by week, I'm like, man, where's that spotlight guy? Where's that guy that we can recognize, on the Coach's Corner? Because our platform is doing pretty well. Like we sit on all our platforms sitting at 5,000 to 30,000 to 50,000 followers. Our Twitter sitting at 12,000 and 5,000 over here. So we want to make sure the platform is set for you guys. And somebody like you, I know you're just at the Florida Gators game visiting there, and that means they recognize you. But Brian, you at West Orange. We're undefeated. You're quarterback, 2027, quarterback, wide receiver, defensive back, sitting at a 3.83 GPA at West Orange High School. How you manage all that on that field? And tell me, how's your journey going so far?
God's doing a great thing in my life right now. He's giving me the ability to work hard and just do greatness. I got great trainers, Rod Rutherford, Draco, my dad. So yeah, that's really it.
Well, it's interesting that you said that, right? Like, it's more people come on and say, "Yeah, I trained with somebody," but guess what? You training with multiple people, and that's what you have no choice because you're an athlete.
Yeah,
I mean, right? I mean, most people can't say that, but you are a true athlete. I mean, we're watching the film. 1 minute I'm watching you catch a touchdown, then you throw a touchdown, then you go there and play defensive back. I'm like, I can't keep up. And
yeah.
that is huge because you're not locked into one position. What made Brian Dillard want to get out there and go 4 quarters of football in 3 different positions? That's take a lot of hard work.
There.
So how you feel about that when you're on both sides of the ball? I mean, what's your mindset when you're out there? How you keep that all under control?
I just go out there to dominate. My coaches do a really good job preparing me to be able to do this. So yes, sir.
So tell me about film. I mean, as a quarterback, you got to watch a lot of film at quarterback. How much film you watch a week?
Whew. I say like from like 5 to 6 hours.
Just out watching film, and what are you looking for? I mean, 'cause especially as a quarterback position,
Um,
what are you looking for in that film?
it's like tendencies, like the main coverage, based off of emotion or not, what formation we're in. We're just looking how the defense moves.
Well, that's one thing I know. And getting into college, I would tell my son and my boys. I remember maybe about 8 years ago, I had three linebackers that was not even playing, and we were trying to figure out why they wasn't playing. And I'm talking to Chris Dolorosa. He was at Georgia Southern. Had Tyree Lewis at Georgia Tech. Then we had Ryder Nichols at North Carolina State, and then I had Chris at Iowa State. So I'm like, it was a matter of four of them. And I'm asking guy like, why y'all not playing? Y'all trained, you're prepared, you're big, you're strong, you played last year. What's the difference? I don't know, coach. I'm just not playing. So I asked the question, are you in the film room? When
Yeah.
everybody's asleep, are you in the film room? When everybody's asleep, are you eating? I said, what are we doing? Are you eating in the mind and everywhere? So I told every last one of them, get in the film room, study the film, break down the team, know their tendency, and let's go. Do you know a miracle? I don't know if it's a miracle, but it happened. In the next 2 weeks of game, all four were back starting. So my question to you is, do that give you that edge? When you in that film room, does it give you that edge over the team?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, so you got that edge. Now you're prepared for the team. That will help you go out there and be very good on the field. So now, there's a question about to come. Here's the question. You know, and we talked, Deion Sanders talked about this here, and they were saying, like, do you think Travis Hunter going to be able to play wide receiver and defensive back in the NFL? And Deion Sanders was telling everybody, that's the problem. Everybody want to dictate what you do. Oh, he's a quarterback, I want to play quarterback. He's a receiver, I want to play receiver. Deion say, don't dictate what I can do. Give me a chance. A lot of kids out there don't have a chance. But the wide receiver, defensive back from Michigan had a chance, and the wide receiver, Travis Hunter, had a chance to play both ways in college. Deion Sanders did it. What's is this where we're going with Brian Dillon? Are we looking to go to college and play two positions, or what's the plan? 'Cause playing like this in high school, that's a lot of work, a lot of wear and tear on the body. What's your thoughts on
So,
that, Brian?
if I have the opportunity to play both ways, I will. But yeah, it's not really likely. But yes, sir. If I get the chance, I will. Yes, sir.
Well, and that's definitely one of the hardest things to do right there. But to have the mindset that you will do it. But now, I mean, I don't know if your Western coach are listening to this. Last one I'm finna ask you right here is, what's your favorite position?
I like quarterback. Yeah, I like being in charge, taking control.
Yeah, I can tell. I remember talking to your dad a lot of time. I'm like, man, no, he's just so talented. Man, he catching touchdowns, again, interceptions, and man, but he loved quarterback. Keep going to quarterback. Keep it going back to quarterback. So you know what? Okay, do what's best for you. Do what you love. Follow what you love. I
Sir.
tell my daughter, she's like, I said, Maya, be a setter, be the captain, control the team, and she's great at it. But she's like, I'm a hitter. I'm a hitter. I want to hit. I want to hit. So don't stop doing what you love, no matter what nobody say or how they say it. Because
Sir.
anything possible, and all said and done. Now you got a 3.8 GPA that what we're seeing on them, and so academics seem to be very important to you, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, 100%.
Right, so good. Now this weekend, Western, y'all gonna play the Mighty Boom Braves. Right now, that should put y'all at the mindset to win. So, what's your preparation? What's the plan for Boom?
Just go out there doing our job. Coach did a really good job preparing us for this game. I feel like we're gonna come out with the W.
Well, I tell you now. So with that being said, I want to switch it over and close it up with the recruiting process. I'm quite sure that you got to being at Florida Gators right there on the field, watching that, feeling it, smelling it, and want to be part of it. What's the recruiting process going right now? Because there's no way possible that people not, at least like looking at it or follow you on Twitter and, hey, who is this kid right here? Because you're not only are you a quarterback, wide receiver, DB with great grade, you're also fast. So tell about the recruiting process.
It's been a good process. I mean, a couple of schools are reaching out, trying to see what I am, what I do. But I mean, that's really it. I mean, it's reaching out.
Well, Well, we're here at Sports Club Florida and Coach Lowe, we always, whatever it takes to push and promote our Central Florida players, right on Twitter, we'll be pushing it. Every time you set a highlight, we'll get it out there, keep pushing it. You know, that's what it's all about in Central Florida. That's why Sports Club Florida is one right now, it's setting a brand new platform, and I'm proud to be a part of it because I know that we're going to make sure that the Central Florida athlete definitely get recognized, and people need to know who Brian Dillard is. They don't know who Brian Dillard is. They know now because they right there here on Coach Sports Club, and they're gonna see it on YouTube. They're gonna see it on IG. Gonna see it on Twitter. They're gonna know who you are. I know they know, but now they really gonna know. So, hey, congratulations again on your success as a freshman, and now a sophomore, and just getting it done. We got 2 more years to make it happen. I don't see no stars right now, but I'll be shocked if I don't see 4 stars before your high school journey is over. So once again, congratulations, good luck, you, and we'll hey, Friday, kind of get some more highlights. Good luck to you, good luck to the team, and congratulations. You're welcome.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. We all heard it right there, man, on the Coach's Corner on Sports Club Florida, right there from Brian Dillard. You heard it from the Central Florida, and I keep saying it over and over and on. New platform. Now, like I said, you probably can't see me that great, but you hear the voice of Coach Lowe, a.k.a. the Camp King. You are listening to Lowe on Sports Club Florida. We're here every Wednesday, 8 o'clock, setting the tone and setting the stage for a Central Florida athlete. See you next week.
Hand on the game, we are not playing the same. No, we not looking to change. Hand on the wheel, they think we lacking the drive. Boy, you should stay in your lane. Foot on the gas, I do not care if I crash, as long as I stick to the plan.